Guess that Abrash Campanchi is concerned that Animal Crossing makes folk wait for no reason, like some Facebook games do, or that it asks for real-world money. Oh, if Abrash Campanchi was talking about Facebook games in general, no, I get it. I mean, Animal Crossing does make you wait, in the sense that, like, when you complete, like when you pay off your house loan, the house gets built the next day, that sort of thing. But it doesn't mean that you can't continue playing the game. The functional parts of the game aren't locked, but there is this kind of sense of, this is a long haul. This isn't something you just grind out. People will come and go to your town. If you get all the materials to build a big building, it might take a day. It might take 2 days for that building to finish being built. In that time, you just do other things. There is... Animal Crossing, by design, is not a game you grind. I mean, that's not quite true, because there is a lot of grind. You fish, you gather materials, you hunt for fossils, so on and so forth. But it's not a game that you just, like, power game, if that makes sense. You can change your switch time, and that's always been something that you could do. You could always basically time travel by adjusting the time. But I don't know. If that's the way you want to play, it's a single-player game. You do you, boo. If that is how you would enjoy Animal Crossing more, do it. I enjoy Animal Crossing particularly because the game tries to be a game that's just to relax on. There's no frenetic action. You're not racing against everything. It's not a race. It's not even a marathon. It's a walk. It's a leisurely stroll. Where? Doesn't matter. Just enjoy the scenery as you go. Eventually, you'll find yourself somewhere, and it'll probably be cool. And then you'll start walking again. It's one of those games. We're going to grab KK Calypso. Place order. Please and thank you. Right, now, as for other things, floor lights, I like those. And the drying rack. I feel that would be good for my home. But not when I've only got one room, I think. No, what am I saying? I've got a box for a table. Why am I trying to be all posh? But the floor light I like. Yes. Place order. I would like 2. I'd like 4. What? Oh no! I've got 3! That's an odd number! Why? Had I known that there was a limit... I would totally have carried on buying them, actually. Never mind. That's a lie. I would have still bought them. I'll just find a way to make somewhere with 3. It feels like pick it up for a bit of time, then just do something else. Then when you come back, there is something new. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Leafin, how you doing, buddy? Pocket Camp was a knockoff mobile game that tried to use Animal Crossing's name for monetary gain. It had its good points, but if anyone thinks it's a proper look into the franchise, they are sorely mistaken. I never tried Pocket Camp, honestly, Seraphim X-Ray, so I wouldn't have any opinion on that one. Can I compare Animal Crossing to My Time at Portia? I mean, you could make a comparison, but I'm not sure it would be a useful comparison. They are very different games that are trying to be different things. What am I missing? Oh, that'll be the pole vault, won't it? Yeah. But first, shovel. Be right back. Golden thing in the ground. Are you still there? You are. Hello. Look, I dug up 1,000 bells. All right. Can I close this? Good. Don't want to leave just random holes all over the place. Hello, snail. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to be collecting a lot of you. Go to the sale. It's not much to brag about. Plant money and glow holes. Oh, of course, yeah, money trees. I completely forgot about those things. Yoink. I completely forgot about money trees. Oh no, it's the end of the line for my trusty flimsy net. Did I get a second one? No, I haven't got a second one. I'll go and grab one now. Alright, the reason I ask is I'm looking for something similar to play on PC, since I don't have a Switch. Okay. Well, given the particular scenario you're in, then I would say, yeah, my time at Porsche is probably yeah, I would say my time at Porsche is closer to this than, for example, Stardew Valley is. Okay, right. I've almost certainly got enough to get the net going. Let's craft. Oh man, if I do put this up as a VOD, I can imagine the amount of people losing their minds in the comments over me forgetting about money trees. It's been a long while since I played Animal Crossing, okay? Some of the stuff is coming back slowly. All done for now, though. Stardew Valley is amazing, don't get me wrong. But in terms of what's like what, I would say that this is more like Porsche than Animal Crossing. I dug up a fossil! Hooray! Yeah, I do need a pole for vaulting, but I've got all the materials that I'll be using for that back at the house. So I'm slowly making my way back there. Also, I want a cherry tree really close by, so let's donk. And now I want to plant one item. There we go. Bonafinder. Congratulations on finding your first fossil. Of course, you'll need some Nook Miles to commemorate the occasion. But don't celebrate too hard. There are more fossils to dig up. Yes, yes. Well, chat, I would love to stay, but I have a game of Stars Without Numbers starting in 3 minutes. Have a wonderful afternoon and enjoy the stream. Take care, Leaf, and I'm really glad that the Stars Without Number game is ongoing. I noticed that it had been delayed a couple of times. Fruit roots. Dreamdale's local fruit delicacy is a wonder to be sure, but if you plant new varieties, guess what'll happen? Correct, you'll grow some Nook Miles. So what you do with the fruit after that, it's up to you. Twins, other half. Nice. Stars Without Number is a tabletop game. Oh, we've got more. Now, I'm fairly certain when it comes to bells, though, you want a lot of bells to plant, don't you? Like, you need to plant huge chonking great amounts, and you get more back from it as a result. Colty Bear, thank you very much for the 25 months, by the way. It's been so long. Hope all is well. Stay healthy and safe. Thank you, mate. It has been a while. Sorry I missed your resub notification when it came through. I bet you didn't think you'd find buried bells here. But this is an island after all, buried treasure and whatnot. Enjoy some Nook Miles from Nook Inc. Thank you. Boink. Oh, if I use the right stick, it'll jump to the one I can claim. Oh, that's so much much easier, Erin. Thank you. But yeah, with the money trees, from what I recall, you get... So, let's jump down. I'm using the right stick. Oh, it's the Nook Miles up top. Grow a fruit tree. But from what I recall, you'd get some function of what you put in. Looking at chat, you get 3 times what you put in. So yeah, you'd want to plant the maximum amount. But I covered up the hole rather foolishly. I should have been paying more attention to that. Oh, okay. There we go. Earning Nook Miles for earning Nook Miles. Yes, yes, you just earned miles for finishing Nook Miles plus goals. But where will it end? Hopefully not for a while. So called Crown Traveler. Boink. There is a max on the bells you can plant, so only 10,000. Oh, it's only 10,000 here. Okay. Still, good to know. Thank you very much for the help, chat. Right, so with that, we've got one fossil that I can take back. I've got more snails that I can sell. Let's have a look around first before we do anything else. I want to see what Sheilab has been up to, honestly. There's so much to do in this game. It is so cathartic. It's very similar to Harvest Moon in that. And Stardew Valley and My Time in Portia. There's always something for you to do, but unlike those games which there was a bit more of a race, because like in Stardew Valley, for example, a day is only about 20 minutes long. In this, it's as long as you want. So logging in at certain times of day, being around to do certain things, you really feel a sense of accomplishment and also a sense of just normalcy to the game. In a way, it feels less like a game and more like just a simplified simulation of having your own home and having to take care of a garden, and you know that really resonates with some people. I know it resonates with me. We've got enough room there. Oh no! Message in the bot. I saw you. Oh, apparently I did not see you well enough. I have got a communicator part. Oh, hey, right, let's clear that up. Okay, we want to go and first and foremost check out my message in the ball. So whomever found this, merci. While taking a stroll on the beach and soaking up that exfoliating salty air, I struck DIY gold. Sure, I could have kept it to myself, but self-praise can only go so far. I'd be honoured if you crafted it. Sincerely, Chops. Wooden bucket. Riley Morris. Maverick, remember you can use the pole to cross bodies of water. Oh, I know. I haven't made it yet, though. Sweet. I learned a DIY recipe for a wooden bucket. Let me have a look at... Oop. Actually, let me just go and use these bells. Put away. Now, this is how you take them out, by the way. Donk. It's also how you could send them to someone else if they needed them. Oh, still wrong thing. Right, let's see what I need for the wooden bucket. 3 hardwood and 1 iron nugget. Okay, that's going to take a bit then. I just needs 5 softwood. I don't think I've got 5 softwood, you know. Right, a communicator part. Now, are we going to be super lucky and are they going to stack? They do! Aha! Excellent. I've also got 2 spare slots in my inventory now, so... That's all we need. Let's head on back. Grab these on the way. And indeed these on the way. Blathers! I need you to have a look at something. Although before we do... I'm going to go and see my friends. Hello? Yo! Yo, you heard? Thanks for stopping by. The chat. Oh yeah, I heard you were getting stuff together for a shop. That's right. Ha! Knew it. Well, thanks for doing your part for Dreamtown. Oh yeah, I got a quick tip for you. There's a collection of DIY recipes called Pretty Good Tools Recipe. You might want to look into it. It's basically a ton of ways to make durable tools and stuff. If you've got the miles, you can buy it from the Nook stop over in Resident Services, you heard? I figure if you're going to be chopping trees or digging holes or whatever, maybe it'll save you on repairs. Thank you. Also, I like this music. Hey, Abbott, do you want hints or just wait until you ask? Sort of a wait until I ask sort of thing, or wait until it's relevant, because let's be honest. A lot of people have played this game a lot, and a lot of people have watched a lot of streamers, and there's a risk of an info dump if I just go out and say, yeah, sure, hit me with your tips. And if you info dump me, I will remember the first thing, and the rest of it will go into my brain. I'll remember all of it, but quite a lot of it will just sink down to the lower parts of my memory, and will only come back after I wanted to remember them. And I'm going to think, wow, how do I do this thing, though? And I've spent like 5 minutes racking my brains and just losing my mind. And then someone says, well, the way you do it And then the moment they start talking about it, it'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, I was told that one time. So now, not only do I feel dumb for not working this out, I also feel double dumb because I was told, and I still couldn't work it out. So yeah, hold on for a little bit. You wanted to make sure. No, that's fine. That's why I've marked this stream as Backseat Gaming Allowed. You're more than welcome to chime in. This isn't really my first playthrough, but it's been long enough that I haven't played an Animal Crossing game that I'm going to have missed things. And Lord Ingadair, thank you very much for the 16 months, mate. Yeah, snowball effect of learning, only 10% sticks. Yeah, it's why you have breaks in school. It's not because they're like, I need to, I want you to socialize with the friends. I mean, that's what lunchtime is. It's the breaks between lessons. It's like, yeah, your brain is only going to hold on to so much information. It's a sponge, and once it gets overly wet, it can't take any more water on. So you need to let that sponge leak. That's actually an awful analogy. But I like the sharpening your axe analogy so much better. You've got to sharpen your mental axe every now and then. Otherwise, you're just chopping trees with a blunt axe, and it takes 10 times as much effort. How are you, Hammy? I'm doing good. What's the latest? Weird, is he getting stuff together to build his shop? Good hustle. Let me know if there's anything heavy I can lift, Hammy. Thank you, I swear, I'm starting to use Hammy the way he does. I'm so impressionable. Funny. Breaks between lessons. Don't you have breaks between lessons, Orbital Ostrich? Oh, that's a genuine question. My lord, do you not get breaks between lessons? Please let me know if you have items to donate or need assistance. I'm here to help. Thank you very much. My feathers. Why, it seems you have nothing on your person we can accept at this time. You are currently accepting bugs, fish, and properly assessed. Oh, I've got to get the fossil assessed right. That is, fossils must first be appraised by yours truly. So if you have a relic of unknown origin, please allow me to give it a look. Of course. Ooh, what would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I would like you to assess this. Oh, I could select models. Okay. He does have a fish tank. So do I. I've got a squid in mine. And several other fish, actually. Let me see here. Indeed. Woohoo! This is most assuredly a Diplo chest. Splendid specimen in superb condition. Indeed. We would be one step closer to opening our museum with a Diplo chest like this. Would you donate this relic of the past to further our museum's future? I'm donating. Hoot! How wonderful! I'll add this to our collection with the utmost haste. Yeah, I've got a squid. I'll take you over there in a moment, Pandora Starbreeze. Also, I love that name. Never thought I'd lay eyes upon such a well-preserved Diplo chest. Dear me. Might I have give you a short presentation on the topic? I'm quite knowledgeable, you know. Please. Wonderful. 'Tis fascinating stuff, I assure you. Now, where do I begin? Good old Diplodocus. Is that how you pronounce it? Diplodocus? I'm not sure. I'm sure someone will tell me I'm pronouncing it wrong. It feels like one of those ones that has like at least 3 different ways. What would we do without you? This stout fellow embodied all the best in dinosaurs. Those sturdy legs, that magnificent tail, and above all, that extraordinary neck. I love the way that Blathers was kind of like rolling his shoulders there. Did you know that its the center of gravity was such that sitting up on its hind legs was probably easy? What's more, paired with its long neck, this ability greatly increased its reach for eating plants. Best of all, Diplodocus probably grew its entire life, having no adult size. With that, we were all so gifted. And that is what I have to say about that. Anywho, I will gladly accept your generous donation. I only hope we can find what remains of this fossil and display it in its fully assembled form. Many thanks to you, and best of luck. You had fish, but had to move. Now, with COVID, I can't actually get any more until later, but I'm pretty much planning about 8 tanks. Oh, wow, nice. I've had... well, my family's had a couple of aquariums, and we had a very large pond with koi in it in the back garden when I was growing up. And when I moved out, I've had a fish... No, I've had... Yeah, I've only had one. Like, personally. When I was living on my own. Needless to say, I'm eager to accept your continued contributions. It was a small tank. It was only like a 15-litre tank. I'm glad they brought back Blackwood's dialogue. I know, it's awesome, isn't it? Diplodocus are also arse-hats if you play Ark, where they are unreasonably irksome and shove you around. Hopsqueak, that was wonderful. Right. Welcome, Avac. How can I help you today? Well, I would like to sell some things, actually. Of course. What exactly are you offering? Well, I am offering this and another snail and many things from the beach. Basically, beach stuff. That's all I'm offering. For all the fine things you've brought today, allow me just a moment to run the numbers. And done. I'll buy these for you, 2,500 bells. They really didn't sell for much. Wow. Please come again. Goodbye, Tom. I love how they'll just randomly wave, and it's so charming. That little whistle. Did Lady Sheila put anything up on the board? I didn't check. Thanks for having me on your island. Lots of love. Oh, that's wonderful. My Junimo drawing is still there, though. Hooray. Now, I mean, a smoker, to me, seems like something you'd want outdoors, not indoors. Maybe eventually we'd get something over here. Or is it more of like an internal stove? I would say... Oh, actually, no, it'll be for smoking food, won't it? It'll be for smoking food. So... well, you wouldn't want it over there, then. Because that's what I would like to eventually have a little barbecue or something. Let's put the food smoker somewhere around here. I'm getting kind of run down. I'm hemmed in all of a sudden, unfortunately. Let me... Oh, I should have used my organizer for this, but... Whomp. I will take you. Got a sale. It's not much to brag about. I mean, with a chimney, anything indoors is fine, but... yeah, I guess we'll pop... I guess I don't really have much of a choice. I'm going to have to pop this smoker over here. I have suddenly got far less space around my house. Wait a second. Doink. Oh, that's cool. Can I do anything with it? No, it doesn't seem it. Oh, no, I can. I'm smoking cheese. Marvelous. I approve. And sausages. And bacon. It is a self-contained smoker, though. That is gorgeous. I like it a lot. And by chimney, I don't mean like you know, building this in your fireplace, because obviously the fumes are going to come outwards, not necessarily straight up, but like something like I've seen like smokers for little cabins and things, like that are like steel, like modern smokers, not old sorts, and they've got, you know, metal piping chimneys and stuff, so. I imagine those are fine for indoors. I watch a lot of, like, outdoors channels. Right, let's head in. There's a couple of things I need to grab. Okay, first and foremost, I want to... Would I even be able to interact with that? I just don't know. Put my radio on. Right. I'm going to store my cherries. I'll eventually use it. What I would like to do is when I've got everything set that I need to be able to get to other parts of the island. I'd like to make little like collection sets just of stuff dropped on the ground. Like all of what I would love to be able to have is when I later on visit some of the Dapplings Islands and get different types of fruits, to be able to lay out just clusters of entire packs of all the different types of fruit varieties that I have access to, so that when someone visits, they can just go over to these like little neatly clustered areas on the ground and just take the ones that they don't have, and then I can just refill them, so that we can slowly kind of like sort of a fruit hub. So we can slowly get everyone all the different fruits they don't have. But for now, this is my little squid. I mean, it's just a very boring little tank. I hope that I get the means to make more interesting tanks at some point. That would be really awesome. But let me go ahead and grab, well, pretty much all of you, really. Let's see if I can do this a bit easier from here. I don't need the snail. And I kind of like the squid. I kind of feel like keeping the squid. Right, not leaf in. Yoink. Pillbug can go. Got a Western theme going on right now. Right, I want to move you. Oops. It's not where I wanted to move you to. Sure. And since, well, I've only got 2 of them now. Maybe I'll keep the insects on this side. Although, rather the ones in terrariums rather than tanks. And grab you. I really want to keep you. You are gorgeous. Oops. I will, however, take you. There we go. And just to show you how gorgeous they are, look at them. It's a little bit bright there, though. Let me turn off your light, maybe. Just look. I'm really proud. I love the rain on the window pane. Oh my lord, that's grand. But I'm going to move them away from the window because the reflection. It might not be that the crab counts as an insect, but the crab belongs more in a terrarium than a fish tank. Depends, I guess. Wouldn't know really. I've never kept crustaceans. I wouldn't even know how to even begin caring for a crustacean. The door is like something from a horror game, though. Or maybe we can decorate that in time. Oh. I left without taking things out of storage. That would help, wouldn't it? Hello, Curious Gamer. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you are well, mate. Right, so, storage. I need the softwood. Right. Well, I can't do anything with the softwood, so I may as well leave that there. I'm going to have to just buy a pole for now. But I do want this. All of you, please. If I can carry you. There we are. I think we're good. You've been using fish tanks as tables. See, I could never... I used it for my radio and I felt horrible for it because the reality is that radio is going to be vibrating. The fish are going to not be happy about that arrangement. It's really going to spook them. And it would be exactly the same as if you were using it, I don't know, as a table. Like imagine eating your food off a fish tank. Every time you drag a knife across your plate, the fish is going to be going nuts. No, don't do this. It is bad. It might just be a game, and in this game, the fish won't care, but I will care. I will feel like an enormous jerk. Right, I would like to buy a pole. I'm going to help you today. I want to buy a book and a microscope on it. The book wouldn't be so bad. Still, I kind of feel... I don't know. Oh, wow. Do I not have the means for it? That's not so great. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to go and chop some trees down and maybe get some softwood then. But first, Blathers! I need to give you stuff. Here's an overly complicated name for the Dappling's Fruit Hub. Avac's amazing assorted apples, an array of analogous acquirables. That is fantastic. But you know what would be even more fantastic? Because I do massively approve of all of the A's there. But imagine that you could somehow get that to work where every letter is one step further along in the alphabet. Avac's Bazaar, something, 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 so on and so forth. Ah, for short, yeah. That is actually, yeah, that is pretty awesome. But come on, you got to admit that if every word started with the next letter in the alphabet, that would be great. Please let me know if you have items to donate. I do. I've got many items. We're going to be talking with Blathers for a while. Put your learning caps on, everyone. We're about to get a massive info dump. Right, first and foremost, the hermit crab. Ah! A hermit crab! What a wretched thing. Alas, I'm obliged to ask, would you like to learn more about this specimen? A big part of me wants to say no because I know it's going to creep you out to say it, but an enormous part of me wants to learn more about hermit crabs because I just don't know. I see. In that case, ahem. Oh, the little feathers on his brow and everything. No. The hermit crab is not an insect, though it most certainly resembles one. Blech. It looks much like a spider, what with its creepy eyes and crawly legs, but is, in fact, a crustacean. As such, the hermit crab has 10 legs and also wears a shell, but it doesn't grow its shell itself. It slips its soft body into shells left behind by snails, you see, and moves into ever larger ones as it grows. Talk about a strange way to make a home. I feel attacked. As a renter, I feel enormously attacked. How dare. My sincere thanks for your donation. And though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured the wretched thing will get the best of care here. By the way, I wonder if you have anything else that could be donated, and if so, might I take it up for you? I have got more. Marvellous! What would you like to donate? Look, let's get all of the bad things out of the way, then you can spend a while just telling me about fish. Oh, it looks like maybe Sheilab has donated a moth and a yellow perch. Okay. Ah! A wolf roach! What a wretched thing. Now, this one is actually a bug, so I feel especially bad for you, but I do want to learn more, yes. Ah, I see. Apples arranged very appealingly. That is actually a good one, yeah. The wolf roach is an omnivore, which is merely a polite way of saying it will eat almost anything. This skittering scavenger and its uncouth appetite help keep beaches clean, it's said, but I dare say their long antennae and bulging eyes turn my stomach unappetizing indeed. Anywho, my sincerest thanks for your donation. And though bugs are the bane of my existence, once again, I feel obliged to ensure you that the wretched thing will get the best of care. Tormenting Blathers for great justice, I know, right? Cookcast, hiya, mate. Hey, long time no see. Sorry I've been away for so long. Health now much better. I might be able to stop by from time to time. Well, that's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that you're feeling better. I feel that I agree, Aru. Somebody should get Blathers therapy. Maybe when we pay off our many, many loans. Well, what would you like to donate? Well, fish this time, so you can stop freaking out. Freshwater goby. Ooh, woohoo! This is undoubtedly a freshwater goby. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your freshwater goby? Yes, please. Wonderful, I would love nothing more. The freshwater goby is an unassuming specimen, but beneath the calm, fishy exterior, true gluttony resides. It will eat anything that will fit in its mouth, and its mouth is quite the gaping maw, so I recommend you refrain from drawing attention to yourself. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo, and thank you. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. I do. Got another 2 things, in fact. Hooty-hoo! This must be a dace. Oh, Major Spacer, well done. Avac's bountiful, copious, delectable, eco-friendly fruit. How marvelous, I approve. I mean, eco-friendly fruit. I can see what you've done there. Eco-friendly, you're posing as one word. It sort of checks out. I feel it is a little bit of a wibbly-wobbly, but it'll do. We'll give it a pass. How the ferrets doing? They're doing really well, thank you. You requested an alphabet, so I have to try too. Avac's Bazaar, containing delicious, equally fruitfully grown harvests. Oh, well done, JKP Frog. I approve. Eco-friendly gubbins, Jake Hesler says. I like the word gubbins. Eco-friendly goods, yeah. Eco-friendly grub, since all the fruit can be eaten. Well, honestly, gubbins is better than grub. Goods is probably better than both. Okay. Yes, please tell me about the dace. Wonderful, I would love nothing more. Well, after having you tell me about bugs, I feel I owe you this. Dace are shiny little fish that enjoy freshwater streams with gravelly bottoms and plenty of sunlight. What a fishy paradise. Until the larger fish move in and begin eating the dace. Sadly, the shiny dace are easy for other fish to spot, which makes them a popular snack. Oh no. Lizzie Claire, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. That's very kind of you. Eco-friendly groceries, yeah, that's true. However, this particular specimen here has no need to worry. There's a strict no eating your neighbor policy at this institution. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? And we've got one more thing to show you. The Crucian Carp. You may interest me in the facts. I wonder, do you know how to tell the difference between a Crucian Carp and the standard issue carp? It's quite easy to tell the two apart. One must simply locate the barbels, or rather, the lack of them. And just what is a barbel, you ask? Well, a barbel looks a little something like a mustache. A run-of-the-mill carp will sport this unsightly facial hair, while a Crucian carp is considerably better groomed. I tried to grow a mustache when I was younger. I never did fill in quite right. Oh, it is okay. All for the best in the end, as mustaches go so much better with noses than with beaks. That is true. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? I find it incredibly cute, the idea of Blathers, young Blathers, trying to grow a mustache. Hi, Avac, with my Prime. I'm going to go back and watch the VOD of the first stream now. Okay, enjoy. I hope you really have fun with that. With this, we need 3 donations to open the museum. Needless to say, I'm eager to accept your continued contributions. Woo. Need to go and sell. Oh, no, I said sell, not try and capture the shop. My lord. Barbels, the small weights that tiny fish use for weightlifting and training. Hello. I would like to sell some things. Well, the moth, the snail, and the yellow perch, and the other snail, can all go. Please give them good hopes. 930 bells. I mean, I won't turn my nose up at it. I will. Twitch just crashed. Oh no. It seems to be working okay for me. Thankfully. Right. Can I get my umbrella? No, I can't get my umbrella. Well, that's a shame. Okay, well. Let's go back along the beach, shall we? Now, where were we up to? Haha, I spot you there. There we go. Now then. Keep your eyes peeled, chat. I'm relying on you. If we miss anything, it's totally your fault, not mine. Also, fishing is a thing that we're going to do right now. Is that close enough to you? No, I don't think you're going to notice it, are you? Okay. There we go. That should get your attention. Oh, you're a fast one, aren't you? Not fast enough, though. We've got a sea butterfly. Oh, try not to confuse it for a sea moth. Really? Now, we will be making the pole for vaulting soon. And a communicator part. How many have we got now? Got 5, and I think we needed... sorry, 4, and we think we needed 5. Oh. Got a Manila clam. Manila is my favorite flavor of clam. This Manila clam could be used as fishing bait. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. Have a look. Okay. Very well. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is the last month for a while that we're going to be able to find these. You get a Nook Miles based on the number of fossils you've had assessed. Dig as many as you can and find out what they are. Oh, I spotted you there. Oh, sorry. Please move. Oh, that was wrong. There we go. 5. In fact, how goes the island cult? It's not a cult. Not until we get the robes ordered. Hello. Hey, did you find them? Got them right here. Oh, that's them. Those are definitely my communicator parts. Come here, little troublemakers. Alright. The pieces are crammed back in here. Let's see if this thing can send a message. Oh, hi there, crew. It's me, your brother from another rudder. Oh, God. So listen, it happened again. You can swing by and pick me up. Send in my coordinates now. Gulliver, over and out. There, that should do it. You'll return the favour, that's fine. Be sure to check your mail in a few days. I'm going to send you something that'll knock your flippers off. Just make sure you put some flippers on before you open it, okay? I'll try. I'm safe. Nothing to do now, but pace back and forth for the next few hours. Better get started. Well, before you do, let's have a little chat again. Alright, I should receive a reply from them any time now. Let's see here. No replies yet. I bet my shipmates are already on their way over. It says they read my message. Yep. Any minute now. Also, I hear you. No, which way are you going? Ah, my goodness. You're going the right way. Well, there I would say. Pop. Nah, it's every time. Round tinted shades. Not really my particular style. I'll be honest. There we go. Right. Well, I need... let's try and get that fish, actually. Come on then, you. That's right. You know you want it. I caught a black bass, the most metal of all fish. I wonder if that clam can be shown to Blathers. Should probably chop some of the trees as well, or at least harvest. Got a bitterling. It's mad at me, but only a little. Should also shake some of the trees. In the off chance that we can get some more wasps' nests. I think that's enough to make the pole. There we go. Apparently, we've just unlocked something. Gulliver's Travels. When you come across someone in trouble on the beach, you help them, setting a fine example for all the island's residents. Such kindness will surely find its way back to you. Flightless fowl. Oh, wait, it's the claim up here. There we go. We've got enough of the organization now. First and foremost, let's go and grab the rest of the softwood and drop off the hardwoods that we've got. Put in storage. Put in storage. It's good enough for me. Let's go and empty out our inventory for Blathers first, though. Look, at your community suggestion, I added T to my mod for Keeper RL. It's called Dragon Keeper, though you might like it. What with all the dragons around here. Thank you, Kakes. Is it Kakes, or am I pronouncing that even remotely correctly? Or it might be Kakazi? I'm not sure. Please let me know if you have item to donate. I do. Right, this is a black bass. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts? Yes. The last one has a long A sound. Okay. The black bass is a formidably strong fish, and as such is a common target for sport anglers. In some areas, there are even those who professionally catch just black bass. Yet in other areas, where they are not native, they are considered an ecological nuisance, invasive even. One cannot help but wonder who's to blame for their invasion, though. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo, and thank you. Welcome back, Lady Sheelab. You may. Here you go. This is undoubtedly a sea butterfly. Now, might I interest you in some more facts? You may. Such mystery, such grace. Did you know that the sea butterfly's scientific name is Thecosomata? A very rough translation of that is shell body. Indeed, this illustrious creature is related to snails. However, it reminds me much more of an elegant feathered friend, the way it flies through the water. With such grace in flying, one shouldn't wonder if it's related to the owl. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff. Bravo and thank you. Shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. Well done, Blacks. I need one donation to open the museum. Needless to say, I am eager to accept your continued contributions. I will make this a thing that happens. Right. What have I got in my inventory? Well, I need to clear out some room. We also need to craft. I just assume when someone says doing chores, they mean playing Animal Crossing. Should I craft something? Yes. Let's craft a vault with which to pole. Made a vaulting pole. Fantastic. Like some fish bait, please. Hey, waterproof bubbles? Yeah, I've got a rainy day. So, Lady Sheelab and I don't need to worry about any watering, it seems. Is there anything else I want to craft? I think we might be good. Yeah, we're good. Hello. I would like to sell you, and you. There we go. $1,520. Sold. There is almost no way that I... Well, actually, considering the day will end, like, tomorrow morning, there is a possibility, slim though it may be, that I'll be able to get enough money together to pay off my house loan. We'll see. We definitely want to finish things off with Blathers before then, though. Because from what I've been told, he's going to need to leave for a few days once that happens. Already done that one. Already done that one. Now, getting together the material for the shop is going to be a pretty big chore. So I figure I may as well start it now. There. Now we may go visit some friends in a little bit. I haven't actually checked out the airline yet, but I understand that it's open at this point. So we can just go visit other people as well, which will be really, really fun. Oh no, thank you for your service, faithful Flimsy X. Indeed. Right, so that tree still has one more chop left on it. I think I missed you, didn't I? Did I? No. Fantastic. Crucian cut. My skills are shot. Well, you're going to be for sale. It's wonderful to see all of the peeps that I added earlier from Discord just adding me right now. Aw, man. They're facing the wrong way. Nope, there we go. Come on. Come on. Another bitterling. There we go. Fantastic. Now, we have enough miles at this point to get the organizer, I believe. And I was told that I need to move some of this stuff around so that I don't have to walk right around my house in order to access things. That is a little bit of a podge. Can you see that? No. Shame. Whew. Ah! Really? You going to turn around or are you going to keep swimming? There we go. Come on. Come on. There, we got you. Another black bass. A fish knows my tricks. Yeah, I know, right? It amuses me so much that when KMP did the artwork for the characters, she gave my character the fishing rod. She knows me so well. Okay, that was a little bit hopeful. There we go. Well, if nothing else, we can sell them. Cast Master. Okay, cast your line carefully. If you want to reel in this reward, you'll need to nab a bunch of fish in a row without a single one getting away. Oh, gotta get 50 in a row for the next one. Wow. Mistakenly caught fish. Okay. Ooh, I almost missed you, mate. Dunk. Ooh, straight away. There we go. Olive flounder. That's not the bit. That's all we need. But don't think for a moment that I missed you. I know you're here. There we are. I see all. Got a manila clam. That'll be some more fish bait. Not that I'm using it right now, but not even sure how it would help me. But oh, my pockets are full already. Okay, no, just drop it. Just saying, Havoc, but there are rare fish that can spawn in the ocean when it rains. I want so badly to raid you so I can fish. Oh well, I will be opening it up in a little bit. Since so many, if that is the case, and that the fact that it's raining here is very useful for people, I'll let people visit me first before I go visit others. Maybe we can just all sit around on the beach fishing. That would be lovely.